Accident nearly claimed the life of a 13-year-old from Evansville. Months later, his family is moving forward. Good evening. You're watching 44 News at 10. I'm Eli Roberts.
And I'm Amanda Decker. Tonight, the Evansville Otters made his story the focus of their game.
Their goal to make sure other kids don't have to endure the pain that Kyler Fairchild did.
They were a happy family. Trips to the beach, fans of basketball, everything seemed to be going well until tragedy struck. 13-year-old Kyler Fairchild got into a bicycle accident, one that nearly took his life. That's because Kyler wasn't wearing a helmet. He had swelling on his brain, part of his skull had to be removed. Happy to be alive, Kyler's journey to recovery began.
He's a fighter, he's tough. I mean, he's tougher than me.
I was in the hospital for like a month or two. It was hard and it was boring too because all I did was just sit in bed and get medicine all day.
Now that Kyler is out of the hospital, nearly recovered, tonight's Evansville Otters game was all about him. He made a rock star entrance, landing in the center of Bosse Field in a LifeFlight helicopter.
And it was scary lifting off and it was scary going down.
Kyler shook off the nerves just in time to throw the opening pitch for the game. Tonight's game was all about telling Kyler's story, letting people know that helmets save lives.
We take our heads for granted. I mean, our brain functions everything in our body, and we have to protect it.
To drive home that point, one of Kyler's teachers, Mike Flake, started a drive to give out helmets to kids across the tri-state. St. Vincent got involved, helping donate 500 helmets to hand out at Friday's game. But there's still a lot of work left to be done.
Hey, do you think helmets are cool?
A little. It depends what kind of helmet, the design of it.
If we can get a group of kids, a group of adults, someone to start, it only takes, one trend to start something. And that's what we're hoping to do.
Until then, the lessons of that terrible crash are helping make Tyler's family stronger, appreciating the time today that they may not have had.
I mean, I've always been proud of him. I mean, he's my son. I love him so much, and I'm just very proud of him.
Kyler's father told us this tragedy is something he doesn't want to see others go through. He hopes other parents and their kids will heed the warning and put on a helmet in order to avoid that hard journey that Tyler had to endure.